10 Best Countries for Lesbian Honeymoons. Dreaming of a destination wedding or international honeymoon? Here are some of the friendliest and romantic countries to celebrate for lesbian couples. Malta. Italy may seem lovely, but it isn't always the most LGBT-friendly destination. If you're looking for a Mediterranean vacation, come to Malta instead, where you'll find magnificent beaches and mythical ruins. The European region of the International Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Trans, and Intersex Association placed the small island first in 2017 for LGBT policy and equality. Canada. Niagara Falls may be known as the honeymoon capital of the world, but it's just the beginning of Canada's natural beauties. Hot springs and natural geothermal pools abound throughout the Canadian Rockies. Banff Upper Hot Springs, located in Banff National Park, is a large heated pool with a spectacular view of Mount Rundle. Belgium. Belgium is much more than beer. It was the second nation to allow same-sex marriage. Brugge is a must-see city with canals, charming waterfront villas, and meandering side lanes that appear like they belong in a dream hamlet or a movie scene. Curacao. Throughout general, same-sex couples are not welcomed in the Caribbean. Only a few islands, such as the U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, allow legal unions. Curacao, although being known as the Caribbean's LGBT center, does not allow same-sex marriage. However, Curacao is a cultural melting pot, and the Dutch impact on tolerance can be seen in many aspects of society. The atmosphere is laid back and uncommercialized, and the water is really Curacao blue. If you want a Caribbean beach wedding, you may consider acquiring your marriage license in the United States, and then having a ceremony with family and friends on site. Germany. In comparison to other European nations, Germany does not get enough Instagram credit. However, it should. The land is dotted with stunning fantasy castles, magical woods, and fascinating bridges like the Reykjanesbruck, which was built to form a full circle using its own reflection. Iceland. Head to Iceland for a trip around the Ring Road if you're enjoying #van life and want a tent on your honeymoon. The route encircles the island, providing various opportunities to see waterfalls, Icelandic horses, and puffins. The Netherlands is a country in Europe. Every LGBT traveler's bucket list should include the first nation to legalize same-sex marriage over 20 years ago. Start in Amsterdam to view the lovely canals and major tourist attractions, but then travel to the countryside to witness how the Dutch have lived for ages on the water. Kinderdijk is a must-see attraction. Historic windmills may be toured at the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Scotland. Rugged mountain scenery, lovely lakes, and the iconic Alien Donan Castle make northern Scotland a hiker's dream. Cross the bridge to the Isle of Skye to see the magnificent nice lighthouse perspective if you have time to go beyond the highlands. Portugal. It's simple to understand why Portugal was at the top of everyone's must-visit list for 2017. There's something for everyone, from Instagrammable tiling to port wine to some of the greatest surfing in the world. Ireland. Travel to the Emerald Isle if you like road trips. Driving is the finest way to view everything, from rolling green hills to spectacular coastline cliffs to lovely herds of sheep. Along the journey, you may even stay in ancient castles.